The National Human Rights Commission, together with the UNIDOC and the Office of the High Commissioner for Human Rights, concluded the 5-day outreach program on access to justice for migrants. Held in Bundung, Friday's closing event brought together migrants and community members, encouraging open discussions on their experiences and challenges. Here's Mariama Dem with the story.
The Gambia is a key transit and destination point for migrants in the region, hosting a significant migrant population. According to the Gambia Migration Policy 2020-2030, there were 192,540 migrants living in the country in mid-2015, including refugees. Despite the government's commitment to upholding human rights for all, access to justice remains a major obstacle for many migrants and their families. Through funding from the Kingdom of the Netherlands, the Promise Project, a joint initiative by the Office of the High Commissioner for Human Rights and UNIDOC, aims to strengthen the capacity of West African states in addressing human rights violations relating to trafficking in person, smuggling of migrants, and irregular migration. Ulrike Kabila-Mbuton of the Promise Project explained that the activity is funded under the Grant Access for Migrants and described the outreach as an important part of the project.
In our efforts to reinforce our partnerships, we also think that engaging more with the communities is extremely important. And it is for this reason that we've been able to support this project that is being led by the National Human Rights Commission that is focusing on issues of access to justice for migrants. Under this project, we've had this series of capacity building for the Gambia immigration officials, also engaged with the parliament on the legal frameworks, also engaged with the law clinic. But we've also focused particularly on the community, having an opportunity to understand the realities, the experiences, and to be able to ensure that our interventions are also informed by the issues on the ground. And also recognizing the role that you also play in these processes. And we would really like to hear from you. It's an exchange between us. And we hope that through the sessions today, we'll be able to talk more about the issue of access to justice and be able to leave you with more information on some of the avenues, some of the opportunities that exist where you can get legal aid, legal support.
The outreach program aimed to educate migrant communities on their rights and obligations, dispel misconceptions about migration, how to access justice, and encourage dialogue and collaboration to protect the rights of migrant workers and their families. Lamin Jai, Program Officer at the National Human Rights Commission, acknowledging the gaps and challenges of migration in the Gambia, also highlights the timeliness and significance of this community outreach program as far as the promotion and protection of the rights of migrants is concerned.
These migrants, they live in communities. So the role of community members in protecting and promoting the rights of migrants is very important. In most of the time, they are hosted in communities. Communities have been their hosts, communities have been giving them shelter, have been giving them food, have been giving them issues. But despite Gambia being a country of migrant destination, or Gambia being a transit destination for migrants, and we are known for our hospitality, but yes, there are gaps that involve. And we've seen recently, we've seen the emergence of so many migrants in the country. We've seen migrants themselves sometimes venture into illegal activity that are causing, danger to life of their host. We've seen all those things happening, but yet still, community members has a responsibility to protect and promote the rights of these people through accommodating them, through standing for them. Let them not see migrants as enemies, let them not see them as threat, but let them see them as people who deserve right.
The initiative also sought to promote a more equitable and just society by empowering community members to advocate for the rights of migrants and their families. Through a series of community outreach, over 150 people were sensitized on the rights of migrant workers in the Gambia. Ruth K. Taylor is among the participants. She explains how crucial this event is and how she intends to utilize the knowledge gained.
Well, I think the program is really vital. It is an important forum for people out there to be aware of migrants. So one thing we should all know that no matter who you are, humans are always to be important in the society. So if I'm given the chance, I would like to also work with my team in schools school, like the people in school, under the Social and Humanities Association side. Whenever we have seminars, I can bring out my own opinion on migrants so that people can be aware that migrants, they have rights, and that any other rights given to people in the society, migrants also should have that particular right.
Targeted participants include immigration officers, lawmakers, village development committees, ward development committees, women, alcalos, youth and members of the UTG clinic in communities such as Tanje, Brikama, Bakau, Gunjur and Bundung. While the Gambia in 2017 ratified the International Convention on the Rights of All Migrant and Workers and members of their families, it has not yet domesticated this instrument which protects the rights of migrants and their families. Mariama Dem, reporting for Start TV News.